Stevil is in control. 450 command point limits only. Welcome to Command Me Love. My name is Enrique and this is the ladder. Today is a fun day, or well today, I'm saying today, but as you know from this week we've been pre-recording everything and I love it. This is so much more relaxing. Just throughout the day I've been recording a few of those videos, and one of my favorite ladder players is Stevil, and I want to do a Stevil replay. It's not one of the most highly eloed games. He is top 50, so he is very good, but this is considered to be low elo. We're already like in mid-range. We're watching I think he is now Crocodile. I think he might be Stevil the Croc, or Yena. Maybe he's a Yena. I'm not sure. But yeah, we're watching a game of Stevil. Stevil is on a 2-0. He won 2 games against Leggab or Bagel, and Stevil is a 7 wins, 7 losses on this map, Brandy Hills, and Bagel is actually a favorite, 7 wins and 2 losses only in the matchup Isengard versus Mordor. Stevil wins 147 times in this matchup. He lost 118 times, and Bagel is even, 108 wins and 105 losses, playing as Mordor. And in the matchup itself, we have 27 wins for Stevil and 15 losses. Playing as Isengard, and Leggab or Bagel, he has 20 losses playing as Mordor in this matchup and 18 wins. So this game is pretty even. Stevil has won twice, and yeah, if you see on the left side where the Twitch chat is, you're going to be part of the Twitch chat. Join us. You can also see how I ban people. There is Fatman Fred lurking. There is Trucky being very happy to see me saying the GG, and there is Stevil is Mat Plus. Mat Plus is, I think, Crocodile. I think Crocodile is Mat Plus. If you don't know what the animals are, there's a Goethe ranking with a lot of animals, so this is also part of it. Now, you might see some of those redemption stuff. I'm not doing that in a YouTube video. I might do it later after the video. I have to do 5 burpees. Trucky is redeeming the points, and I still have to do 15 actually for Ghost Boy. He keeps asking me to do burpees and I keep not doing them, so I kind of have to do it now. 20 burpees after the video. Actually, I'll do it in between. You'll see a cut little bit. After the intro, I'll do the burpees. I'll be out of breath. We're doing the replay while me being out of breath. But without further ado, Brandy Hills. Stevil versus Bagel. Isengard versus Mordor. 20-minute game. I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's go to Brandy Hills. The Brandy Hill. This is Mr. Bagel, the Mordor, the green border player in the bottom left, versus the Isengard player in the white, Stevil, one of my closest friends, the dearest friends that I have, one of the few players that said, hey Enrique, how are you doing? You feeling burned out or stressed out? Maybe I can help you, I've got some ideas. More players were worried. I saw a few YouTube comments that was very nice. I saw a few Discord messages like, hey, how's it going? Are you still playing? Stuff like that. It was very nice. But to do something back to the community, Stevil is also one of the most tournaments and most things that are hosted are with a prize pool, is including Stevil. Stevil is one of the donators, one of the people that are giving a lot of effort, a lot of energy, a lot of incentive to keep playing tournaments. He is also now one of the moderators. If you have problems with replays, you can go to him. Stevil is helping out the community where he can, and he wants Rise of the Witch King to be more alive. So I would love to give some attention to the wins of Stevil, and as you might have known, yeah, obviously I'm not going to show any losses of this guy. He only is winning on this channel. So this is a win against Bagel. And we're just gonna see how badly he is going to destroy our low elo friend Bagel. Mr. Bagel, the Mordor player. Wait, am I not having... there is sound effects. Luckily there is sound effects. I'm just zoomed out a little too much. Let's look at this from the perspective of Bagel for a second. He's sending out a few units, and yeah, Bagel, Mr. Leggab, He always beats me, man. I'm even lower than Leggab. I'm not saying that even, maybe that's a little bit mean, but Leggab is yeah, one of the players who is kind of my gatekeeper. He is always beating me. I have a lot of trouble trying to play against him. But yeah, now he is playing Isengard, and he is playing the armies of Stevil, under the command of Stevil. And Stevil very smartly drawing out the cave troll, making the cave troll attack the orc warriors if he so can, but maneuvering it so that the orcs are at least not destroying his buildings but chasing his armies, which is very smart, very well done. Here comes some hill men, some wild men from the hills, from the clan Stedding, and they are fighting the orcs. There are some orc archers, and here's a combo. Is Stevil distracted by this? Oh no, but the archers are. Big attack on the right side of the map. Bagel sending 3 battalions of orc warriors trying to do some damage, and on the left side we have Stevil trying to destroy some slaughterhouses, and there goes the armies. There goes a orc archer battalion for Bagel. This is not what you want to see. And just outside of range, this slaughterhouse by Bagel, the fortress cannot shoot it, and now this is yeah, it's a win. This is a win for Stevil. Stevil is under attack by the Lancers. This is a good counter by Bagel. Bagel standing in his Lancers. And yeah, they're going down. They're going down. Of course, as you know, this is a game and it's recorded every week. On a Saturday, I'll be recording all these games. And you can be there live, twitch.tv/Enrique707. And I got a question from the chat. It's Mr. Pavok. Do you watch replays to post them for the next week on YouTube? Yes, yes, yes. These replays are going to be the next coming week of videos. And if you want to give me some replays that I want to review, feel free to, because it doesn't really matter when it is played. Just like I already mentioned before when we started recorded, it was very important that the replays were from the day before, because it was like a news segment, right? It was something I did every day to show you what happened yesterday. But we switched that up. We switched it up completely, and we're not doing news anymore. We're just doing 7 games. 7 games from the ladder of the last week. So basically there are games from this week. But yeah, you can send me in the replays. I'll record them and we'll see what happened on the ladder. On the end of the week, we have our very first video might say what the standings and the rankings are at that point in time. But for now, we're just doing 7 replays from the ladder, and yeah, the rankings are from there. You see some stats of the players, the 1 versus 1s. It is still from the ladder. I'm just not recording every day anymore. Another slaughterhouse going down. Another combo being used by Stevil. It is this time. It is pikes with wildmen, so the lancers can't trample. And this lesson is learned by Stevil. He told me if there is cav, the moment there is cav, you have to send at least 1 battalion of pike with every group that is on the map. So basically, everywhere the pikes are going, they can be supplemented by any other unit, but there needs to be pike there. Pikes need to be there. Slaughterhouse going down. Stevil is very well controlling the income of Mordor, and it's 650 command point limit versus the 400 of Mordor. These orcs, just 2 battalions of orcs, are really making it difficult for Isengard to move out, because a lot of command points are chasing these units. Actually, there's 3 battalions. Top side of the map, we have 2 battalions of Lancers, and Sharku is going to disrupt this, as a hero versus cav is always a good way to counter it. And yeah, Sharku is just gonna go and try and stop the cav, and he's chasing the units. Oh, crossbowmen of crossbow orcs hitting the cav, and the cav spotting the crossbowman. Oh, almost trampling pikes by mistake, and here are a lot of orc warriors. And Warchin being used, definitely taking down this this furnace. More attacks from both lanes. Top lane is being attacked by a war-chanted Orc battalion, but the Orc crossbows and the axe throwers are shooting at the orcs. Good hold by Stevil. Stevil is not doing a lot of damage back, but at least defending very well, gaining a lot of those command points. And Shaku is trying to get some levels. That is a early devastation. 50 command points ready. 50 command points used. 15 spell points used. And these orc warriors might even take another resource building if they are controlled properly. One more hit, maybe. Oh, he took it down. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Steve losing another lumber camp. Meanwhile, topside is taken over by the Mordor player Bagel. All the furnaces going down. 675 command point limit versus the 750 for Mordor. Mordor getting back into the game. Bagel have a lot of resources. Is he taking Black Riders? Not yet. Not yet ready for the Black Riders. A lot of money going into orc archers and pikes to stop Sharku maybe. Oh, Sharku not paying attention, running into pikeland. But yeah, trampling pikes, not the smartest idea. Sharku is half health. And a return damage done by the pikes are intercepting the cavalry of Bagel. And yeah, Shaku is doing a lot of work against these two lancers, but the two lance battalions is also doing a lot of damage, and furnace going down. Surrendering units for furnaces is always a good idea for Mordor. Shaku leveling up, level 2 now. Lancers need to retreat. There is no well, there is nothing to regenerate. They need to replenish because they're rank 2. Slaughterhouse going down. Finally, Stevil getting back into the game, trying to fight and destroy some of those slaughterhouses, doing some eco damage back to Bagel. And we have Lurch. Lurch is gonna have fun with this harassment unit. Just every hit he does is another unit going down. Level 2 Lurch has the carnage and can go in there. Vork Ride is very good for the trample and the defenses, as well as a few of those extras with pikes. More lancers on the field, 3 battalions of lancers, and pikemen and extras are now going the wrong way around this hill. That is unfortunate, and the extras are hugging the slaughterhouse top side of the map. Wow, a warchant used by Bagel to destroy a furnace. Howl used by Stevil to kill the Lancers. Lancers with warchant versus Vork Riders with Howl. It is probably going to be a win for the Vork Riders, even though the Howl is only 15% armor and damage and the warchant is 25% extra armor and defense. Mordor found a little bit of money, taking the Vork layer, and yeah, this combo is just for free in the back of the base of Mordor. Finally an upgrade. Fortress upgraded, Black Riders almost there already, and the Vork Riders are not going to be happy with the Black Riders. However, Black Riders versus High is a little bit of a strange call, because there are so many pikes on the map. Not a combo. Ook Warriors with pikemen. Here is Lurch. Lurch taking down together with the combo. Another slaughterhouse gives him a little bit of XP. There are the Black Riders. Black Riders are going to charge in and combine together with the Lancers. Maybe also able to get a Mouth of Sauron. And there is the Hall of Stevil. And together with Sharku, here come the Black Riders. It's faster than the Vork Riders. Black Riders fastest cav in the game. Bottom left, it's Lurch, very, very aggressive, trying to destroy some slaughterhouses with his hero, but that means he cannot defend against the Black Riders. If the Black Riders spot Lurch, they could be able to kill him, and Bagel would lose his units. A little bit of lag. I think my computer is struggling with something. Another furnace going down to... No! Yes, it's going down. Needs to run away. All the lancers die. But at least... Yeah, all of them die, but they're running into the pikes. Losing... Wow, surviving with one unit. 3, 4, 5, 1 Black Rider goes down. And Stevil building a lot of furnaces right around his own base. He has vision. Look at the vision. He knows what's happening on the... And there is Fuel the Fires. No lumber camps. Oh, there's a little bit of a lumber camps, but at least Fuel the Fires being used. No more pikes. Pikes are being targeted by crossbowmen and extras. But here is the cav of Bagel. Bagel is completely destroying the bot lane. And Isengard has 1,000 command points, but not a lot of income. However, slaughterhouses is 0. There's only 500, but almost all the slaughterhouses are being destroyed by the combos and the distractions of lures. And here are the forged blades. Not paying attention, but it doesn't matter. The forged blades are rampaging through the slaughterhouses, and Stevil just runs away. Right side of the map, more combos, more forged blades, and more slaughterhouse going down. And this is going to be the win for Stevil. Stevil is going to win the game by just making sure that there is no command points for Bagel to play with. Because if there is no slaughterhouses, then there is no armies coming. And the forged blades are doing so much damage, especially in combination with lures. There is the war chant. Stevil is in control. 450 command point limits only. I'm looking for lures. I cannot find lures. There's lures. Level 4. Almost level 5. Gets his leadership at level 5. And here is a panic attack. It's 10 command points used. It's the Orc Pit. It's the depletion of all the units. 250 extra command point limit just gained by this ability. And a full army of orcs there. He needs to run. He needs to hide. But nowhere to run for the Black Riders. Black Riders are 3 remaining. Level 2 has the debuff. And needs to turn. If he turns, he wins. There's no pikes. Turn and win. Uh-oh. Orcs going down. They have forged blades, but they don't have heavy armor. Right side of the map, a few of those Uruk pikemen by Stevil are struggling. They're caught by the armies of Mordor, and Mordor is just surrounding the units, using the crossbowmen, and horde bonus is active. 550 command points, and a trample. Big trample with the forged blade. The crushing damage is also pretty decently high. And Stevil is willing to base trade. He's willing to blaze it because he has Saruman. And Saruman is looking for a Wizard Blast that he cannot really place, but maybe he can now. 3. Yeah, there it is. He found one. Bam. Level 1 still, not level 2 yet. Doesn't matter. If you look at the Mordor play, he has the Worm. And let's take a look at Stevil. Stevil, 15 command point. Really close to 25 already. Taking more of those slaughterhouses, having a lot of units everywhere on the map. Very difficult to deal with on all these sides, especially if you're also attacking Bagel, also attacking the bottom side of the map. And Saruman is doing some work, trying to get level 2. He has level 2, can now use Fireball to do even more damage. And if you look at the spread, Bagel is trying to defend against the Forged Blade units on the bottom side of the map, but this is not enough. And then on the left side of the map, top lane is converging. It's almost 25. Isengard is going to use his ability to destroy a lot of the production. And there is just no more slaughterhouses. If you look at the slaughterhouses, it's 400. And one of them is this building, the level 3. Which generates 100. Everything going down. There is a dragon summon. The summon dragon for Isengard is destroying the orc pits, is destroying the upgrades, is destroying the lumber camps, is going for the production, is going for the level 3. And this could be GG, as a big army for Stevil is running in, all forged blades. And oh, the eye is shooting a ball and is destroying his own building plus a big portion of the armies of Isengard. But this is gonna be GG. We're going to zoom out, look at what is left for the Mordor player. There's a little bit of black riders on the top side of the map, but yeah, this is, you might call it, there's Saruman is just waiting for the siege, as Isengard is in full control, has a lot of money, trying to kill the maybe ah, the bug. Heavy armor for Isengard. Bagel not surrendering, just keeps going. There is the surrender, there is Stevil's victory, and this has been the game. If you like to offer some replays, just send them to me in Discord. There has to be arena. There has to be arena games though, because I need to look them up in the ladder and connect them to stats. That's why it needs to be a ladder game. Doesn't matter when it's being played, as long as it's being played after the 14th of March. Any game after the 14th of March I can cover for you. If you want to play the game, it's free to play. Just go to Middle-earth or BFME2.com, download the all-in-one launcher, run through the setup, run through the wizard, run through the guides, and you don't need the game, just download everything. It is all used by that one launcher, all inclusive. This is Vico Middle-earth, my name is Enrique, and I'll see you on the ladder. If you like this video, and if you think this daily idea is pretty awesome to get a little bit of update of the ladder and arena and Battle of Middle-earth, feel free to follow the channel and like the channel, like this video, subscribe to Command Point Middle-earth for more videos, and I will see you on twitch.tv if you want to follow the making of and the production of these videos.